Hey guys, this is Pang back from Berlin, and this is Lenovo.tv's IFA 2013 Roundup. So, IFA 2013 actually started about 2 days before its official consumer launch, when Sony and Samsung attempted to steal the limelight from each other by holding their own separate launch events about 2 hours apart from each other. Sony announced its flagship Android smartphone, the Xperia Z1, which is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 quad-core processor, and best of all, it has a 20.7 megapixel G-lens camera sensor. That's almost double what current smartphones have these days. But perhaps the star of Sony's show was the QX10 and QX100 detachable smartphone camera modules. Essentially, the QX10 and QX100 allows you to put an extra large sensor on a relatively small smartphone. And they are platform independent, which means you can put them on an iPhone or even any Android smartphone. Because of its detachable nature, it allows for greater avenues of creativity. You can use your smartphone as a remote viewfinder for the QX10 and QX100. Samsung, on the other hand, had its own launch event called Unpacked Episode 2. There, they announced the Galaxy Note 3, Galaxy Gear smartwatch, and the Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition tablet. Appearance-wise, the Galaxy Note 3 may look just like its predecessors with the exception of a faux leather back, but with its new S Pen and greater amount of integration into the Android operating system, the Galaxy Note 3 is sure to attract a greater amount of users, especially among current Galaxy Note users. Next up, there is the Galaxy Gear smartwatch. It is Samsung's first ever wearable tech. The Galaxy Gear is meant to be a companion device to larger devices such as the Galaxy Note 3. With the Gear Manager app, there is greater integration between watch and phone, and it even means that you could make or receive calls without even picking up your phone. But you'll have to pick up your calls like this. Next up, we have LG, who showed off its flagship Android smartphone, the G2. It's one of the most powerful Android smartphones in the market currently, with a Snapdragon 800 chipset, 2 GB of RAM, and a 13 megapixel rear camera with sapphire crystal lens. The biggest difference with the LG G2, of course, is that the physical buttons are all located at the back of the phone. For me, it took some getting used to, especially with muscle memory getting in the way, but I believe that eventually users will get to adapt. Whether it is a better position for buttons, it's an unanswered question for now. On the other hand, Lenovo also showed off its new range of Yoga convertible laptops. First up, there is the Yoga 2 Pro, which is a significantly improved version of last year's IdeaPad Yoga. The Yoga 2 Pro features the latest 4th generation Intel Haswell processors, as well as a super sharp 3200 by 1800 resolution 13.3-inch touchscreen. What's even better is the fact that it is both thinner and lighter than last year's IdeaPad Yoga, and it also features a new wedge design. Lenovo's also added a new Thinkpad Yoga model, which brings the 360-degree hinge design into a legendary Thinkpad chassis. What's interesting about the Thinkpad Yoga is the fact that when you use it on tablet mode, the keyboard is disabled and also flattens out so you don't accidentally press it. At IFA 2013, Sony also showed off its new head-mounted 3D display. At £1,300, however, this device is definitely one for those with more money than sense. All things said, IFA 2013 continues its tradition of displaying top-of-the-range products and offers a glimpse of the future. Whether it is the futuristic connected home concept from Samsung or even the more accessible smartphone or Ultrabook. Until next year, auf Wiedersehen, Berlin! So if you enjoyed the video, do give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below to tell us what you think is the pick of IFA 2013. And don't forget to subscribe to Lenovo.tv for our latest videos.